I'm going to show you the ins and outs of TradingView as I use it. You can go ahead and go up here, hit new layout. As you can see, you can save very many of them, and go ahead and get started. We'll start with the watch list, which is right up here. You can have many watch lists, simply create a new list, and then go to the plus sign here to add a symbol. Type in one that you're looking for, say BTC. Then you have your symbol on the left hand side here and the exchange on the right. You just simply hit add, or to remove the X. Next we have our alerts here. You can add an alert by simply right clicking, going to add alert. You can adjust the level at which the alert will be and how you would like it to go off and what conditions you would like it to go off. You can also have it sent to you via email or via text so you get these alerts on your phone. Ultimately, when price reaches that level, you'll get the text or the alert will go off on your computer. At the bottom here we have our object tree. This is where all of our tools and indicators go. In order to organize this, you would, let's say, want to put all of these into a group. As you can see, I have many folders here. You would simply do click, shift click, go ahead, right click and say create a group, and then you can name it whatever you would like. And you can see here that you have the option to lock those so that they cannot be edited, and also view them simply by clicking this button here, or view them individually as you go along. Take a look at indicators. Right up here you can simply search, let's say moving average for example. Go ahead and click it and it'll pop up here and on your charts. If you'd like to add it to your favorites list, simply hit the star here and it'll show up on your list of favorites. Next, you can edit your candles. I choose to keep mine the same. And then as well as your daily time frames. You can see mine is likely different than yours. Simply click this button here and you can adjust which ones show up on your menu bar here. Next, you can do a comparison. Let's say the S&P 500. If you would like to compare the price action between that and Bitcoin, you simply add it here, and to remove you just go back and uncheck it. This is where all of your indicators will pop up. For example, the moving average that I had researched would have popped up here if I had added it. You can show each of these simply by clicking the eye here, or go into their settings next to it and make all the adjustments that you would choose to in your indicator. On the left here we have our cross settings. I choose to keep it at default. Then you have some of your lines, trend lines, horizontal ray, things like that. More advanced tools such as Fibonacci, your drawing tools. Then you also have text. You can go ahead and type things out and select their size, font, and color. You can do this for many different things. Say for example even this here, you can see it pops up. Go ahead and change the color and even the thickness of the lines. Here we have our Elliott wave and harmonics. And then here we have a couple other tools. Say for example if you want to know how far price pumped from this bottom here to the top here, you simply drag and pull. It'll give you that figure. Or if you've been on Twitter and you've seen people with these long position setups, you simply go ahead and click anywhere on the chart, as you can see, and go ahead and edit these just like maybe some of your favorite crypto Twitter analysis, right? Here we have more images that you can add to your chart if you choose to. And then here is one of my most favorite tools to utilize. It allows you to get an exact number on any figure. Say for example we wanted to know this exact daily close. This will actually act as a magnet to each of these points, or let's say like the high of this move here, simply move it up and it'll attach to it. Without this clicked, it's a free range. You would kind of have to guess as to where that exact figure was. With this, it just brings you right to it. Down here we have different scales for the chart, so you can do log scale, which is best for a long-term analysis. As you can see, despite the fact that price of Bitcoin started, much lower here and got our move up, With log scale, we can much more clearly see this move up in reference to its highs and lows. If I were to take that off, you can see it's much more flat down here. It doesn't give us the same type of reference. By clicking auto, it'll auto adjust. So if you zoom in and out, it'll auto adjust so that you can always keep price action within your frame. Next, I'd like to show you some options that we have over here. One of my favorite being invert scale. Say that you're somebody who is very bullish bias, so you see this move down here and you think to yourself, well, we're going to get a really big move up. In order to combat your bias, you can invert the scale, which just mirrors price action, makes it upside down, right? And you can take a different kind of look at this to say, you know what, I expect this to get a move up or down or which other way. We'll set that back to normal. Last thing would be, let's say you had a very cool setup on your chart that you wanted to share with your friends. Let's say I have this wedge here with this Elliott wave count, and I wanted to share this with my friends. You can do one of two things. You can go up to this camera here, go ahead and save chart image, which will save the image directly to your computer, or you can simply do copy chart image and then go ahead and paste it in whatever group chat that you're in order to share it with your friends.